Yes. 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 Yes, fucking Lovie Smith is gone. See you. Goodbye. Sayonara. Adios. Whatever language you want to say it in. Bro, Lovie Smith is out this bitch. I knew that look that Cal had on his face resembled hatred, but I have never seen Cal McNair look look so bad with so much disdain. Lovie Smith has been fired from the Houston Texans. Welcome to Third Coast Sports TV, where we talk sports, love sports, enjoy sports. Y'all boys, hit the like button ASAP Rocky. Hit the like button right damn now. Y'all gotta smash the like button because Lovie Smith is out of here. I'm giving y'all a double dose, and y'all getting 2 live streams in the same day, which is a rarity considering the fact that I have not been uploading on my channel as much as I should be doing. Look, man, that shit about to change. Lovie Smith is over with. I thought he was gonna be fired at the very least by Wednesday, bruh. All you niggas who are here talking about, oh, he a black quarterback, all that shit that RG3 doing right now, all that fuck shit, bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. That dude was trash. He delivered a whole bunch of shit, bro. He didn't do his job. He didn't do his job. He didn't win. He was playing people out of position all year. He took the ball out of Damian Pierce's hands early. He started Davis Mills way too fucking long before he decided to make a quarterback change, which is his biggest mistake. And then thirdly, he played Stingley in zone all year to be able to compensate the rest of his corners, knowing that Stingley is being looked at a certain way, and you're not giving him the thing. You're not giving him what he excels at the majority, which is following around the best guys. But he still locked him up regardless of the scheme, bro. Y'all like the like button, bro. We got 34 people in here with 14 likes, bro. What is y'all telling me? Is y'all telling me I'm trash? Should I just end the video? Because I fucking do it. Like, at the end of the day, bro, Lovie Smith is fired. It ain't no end of discussion. He didn't complete the assignment. He didn't do what he knew he was supposed to do. He went so he can go for 2 in week 4. And he couldn't go for 2 in week 1 so that we wouldn't have no fucking tie, but then he can go for 2 in his very last game because that bitch knew he was getting fired. Hell no, bro. Frank Reich, you better not even mention Frank Reich to me. Bro, if it ain't D'Amico Ryans, if it ain't Ken Dorsey, if it ain't Eric Bieniemy, if it ain't Mike McDaniels, if it ain't Kellen Moore, if it's not potentially Jim Harbaugh or somebody like that, or Ben Gordon from the Lions, because of how they just beat the Packers and on Sunday Night Football, don't bring no other name up to me, bro. It's only them. It's only and Eric Bieniemy, if I didn't mention him already. I'm finna go ahead and I'm finna go back and I'm finna send these shout outs because I forgot my roll call. And y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. It's still 20 of y'all that's still haters up in here. 21 of y'all still haters. If you ain't hit the like button, go ahead and smash it. DeMarcus, Jay Steezy, G Funk, 82. Yeah, Ben Johnson from the Lions. Navid, Stephen Harris, Miles Anayak, Michael D. Um, let's see, El Guapo. Who else we got? JT. Arturo, what's good? Charles, what's good? Todd. Shaolin, what's good, boy? Cornell, what's good, bro? I'm gonna have to link up with you. JPEG. All the dialogue, man, y'all already know what it is. If y'all following Tupac news, bro, if y'all want all of the best Tupac news, the best Tupac stories, y'all make sure y'all go follow my boy All the Dialogue on all the social media platforms. Who else we got? Tenacious T. Yeah, make sure y'all hit that make sure y'all hit that like button or I'm finna log off. Mudbone, Leo Jackson. Who else we got here? Fred E. Motherfucker said Kellen Moore. Nigga, Kellen Moore, nigga been if you bro, Kellen Moore, bro, been killing for the Cowboys. You must ain't seen how CD Lamb been balling this year. MGP, bro, Tank, what's good, boy? Who else we got? Todd Hundemmer, Clutch City, Boss Man, Juan, Herb Gotti, Clarence, David M, Boss Man, Leo, bruh. Who you talking about? Greg Roman? No, absolutely not. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button. No, bro. The guys that I mentioned is the only guys they even need to be interested in. Anybody else outside that? Oh, can't forget Byron Leftwich. Can't forget him either. Byron Leftwich. If it's my choice, offensively, if you want to go offense, you go get Byron Leftwich. You go get Eric Bieniemy. You go get Ken Dorsey. If you want offense. If you want defense and you want to be able to get a good defensive coordinator, hands down number one, you gotta go get that boy D'Amico Ryans from from the 49ers. Sean McVay is finna get ready to be on the market, but they finna get ready to throw him a bag because he gonna more than likely end up being an announcer for the NFL. He gonna be on TV or something. And from what I'm hearing, I don't know if it's true, but if he lead the Rams, he definitely is somebody who I would want. Sean Payton is in the mix. It's all good. Mike McNair, I don't know who that is. Ravens is my pick. Ugh, okay. I mean, you really like what the Ravens is doing? I don't know. Defensively, yeah, cool, but that's about it. Sean Payton, I'd be cool with Ben Johnson from the Lions. Yeah, I like what he's doing because I like their offense. I like what he's did with Jamal Williams. I like what he did with Swift. All they need to do is go ahead and draft them another tight end. You know what I'm saying? To be able to fill that position out. Ken Dorsey, I already mentioned him. I don't want no damn Gannon, so don't nobody mention him. Don't even mention him because everybody trying to pump him up right now, bro. Fuck Gannon. I do not want Gannon. I do not want him. I do not want him. No, absolutely not. He can stay in Philly. I do not want him, and I damn sure don't want the white boy they was trying to hire last year. The quarterback who was trash, who played Luke McCown or whoever the fuck that is. I don't want him either. He's a garbage can. Why would I want him? Let's just go here. Yeah, McClown. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Steven. Yeah, matter of fact, you get to be just because you said that. You get to be a moderator. Yeah, Josh McClown. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I like jokes and shit. I like laughing, but I ain't gonna be laughing. I ain't gonna be laughing when y'all ain't gonna be laughing, and y'all ain't gonna have nothing else to look at if y'all don't get these goddamn likes up. But I didn't think the Cal was gonna do this. I really didn't. I didn't think that he was gonna move this fast. Shout out to Ass Mel. What's good, bro? They posted this. We was in the damn Discord. Man, shout out to the Discord. Hey, go ahead and post on the Discord and let them know that I'm live right now. And make sure that y'all share this on Twitter and all y'all social media platforms. I had no idea that Cal was going Cal had that look like somebody was gonna get fired, but I didn't think it was gonna be tonight. Because Lovie was talking way too greasy. He was way too confident in it. He was way, way too confident after the game. Like, yeah, I ain't worried about it or whatever. Whoop de whoop. Oh, okay. Oh yeah? All right, cool. Yeah, bro. Oh, appreciate it, Freddie. Shit, yeah, that's what we do, bro. We say exactly what we gotta say. We ain't worried about what other people think we should say. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why a real nigga can even exist. He goes against the grain, and he sees through all of the shit that everybody else is in this world. You know, I know we ain't taking. I mean, I'll take CJ. I'll take CJ, but I still want Stroud. Like, it's gonna be interesting what we're gonna talk about because I guess tomorrow I might as well end up doing some draft videos. I already got some stuff, so I already got a few what they call them, some shorts I'm gonna end up posting because I got several mock drafts that I've done. I did one today where I'm gonna do some with trades that I'm gonna show y'all, and I'm gonna show y'all some of the mock drafts I got without trades that are updated. So it's gonna be all of the updated stuff that was with the new draft. So we already know exactly. Fuck Caleb Williams. No, absolutely not. Fuck Caleb Williams. No, he ain't better than Stroud. He ain't better than CJ. We ain't even, bro. He is not being mentioned in this chat. Fuck Caleb Williams. Straight like that. No, he ain't declared yet, Tenacious T. He ain't declared yet, but if he does, that'll be excellent, pretty much for anybody. That'll be excellent for not just us, but if a team decides that they want to be able to jump up, because now that the games are over, The Colts are now settled at fourth. So honestly, they don't even need to move up no more. After us is the Cardinals, and the Bears are ahead of us. So we're in a prime spot, to still be able to land the guy that we want. The pressure is on Nick Caserio right now to be able to get this right because he only has another year. He's got the fifth most cap space. All he needs to do now is get Pep Hamilton up out of there, and now I know we've really gonna be meaning business. They need to get him. They need to remove this entire this coaching staff. You know what I'm saying? To be able to get fresh legs and actually play to the players' abilities. Because we've seen a lot of these guys to be able to perform. And I'm not saying you can't do some of the same things that you were doing that didn't benefit the players. But that's what you're supposed to do. Don't coach them out of what they do great. Make sure that they are able to work on the things that they don't do good, and then take what they do great to a whole nother level. At 12, bro, it's gonna be so interesting because possibly I could see them moving back to be able to get another some more picks down the line. Um I could see them because a lot of the guys that we're really gonna need to be able to build this roster up in the second, third, and fourth round. So if you can accumulate another second, third, a couple of thirds, and if you're able to get like two fourths, bro, this team can be built over, and we can literally be where the Lions are tonight, and we can be that team next year. It's no doubt about it in my mind, especially if you can land what's it called? Yeah, Sauce one was better. No, he's not better than Stingley. No, he isn't. He's not better than Stingley. Stingley, bro. Y'all gotta understand when it comes to Sauce. I'm not saying Sauce is excellent. He's hands down him and it's 1A 1B. Sauce is in a scheme that benefits him where they play a majority of zone, and even when he does play man, they played more man than we did last year. You have to understand the reason why we played more zone was because it benefited not only Tremont Smith, Steve Nelson, the safeties that we had. So that's Petrie, um, and who else? And Desmond King. You had all of these guys. You have to make it easier for them because they can clearly see how they couldn't excel in man the way that Stingley can. Stingley had the most reps with 300 something snaps, and he's the only corner in the league to be able to not allow anybody with that amount of snaps with no touchdown. And he was locking down Devontae Adams. Bro, he locked down, bro, several, because we're going to do a season review in probably a few days once I get settled to the new location. My new work site is going to end up being, so I'll be able to put down, and we're going to lay out all the numbers because all this Stingley motherfucking slander, that's just going to stop because it's going to be thrown in your face and you ain't going to have nothing else to do but face the truth. He was misused. He was misused and still excelled at a high level. Now, you can have your preference. I understand that because people have preferences. You just like certain players, and that's not what I'm here saying. I'm not saying you're not at liberty to think or who you think the better player was. But if you want to sit here and you want to say scheme fit, I would say overall, but what Lovie did this season, but he doesn't count anymore. So Sauce gets amplified because he plays in New York, bro. Houston is a vastly smaller marketplace in terms of sports than New York. Anything that he does is going to get amplified. If he starts falling off, it's going to be amplified. He has to play against Tyreek Hill, Waddle. Bro, he has to play against a lot of people year in, year out, which is a good metric of success for him because of the kind of guys that he's going to end up having to play in that division year in, year out. So it's going to be able to mold him. But we have the same thing too. So they both played about the same amount of receivers. They both played against great receivers. A lot of these guys that we said that was going to be good are good. If y'all were paying any attention to our mock drafts, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can see all these players that we said that was going to be good or excelling across the board. Kirby Joseph, he balled out for the Lions. I loved him. I wanted us to be able to get him in the third round to be able to pair him up with Petrie. It didn't happen. The Lions got him, and look at where they got now. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be able to build upon that. If the Lions have any sense, if they're able to get a guy like Miles Murphy, if they're able to get a guy like Brian Brzee, or somebody like that to be able to fill that spot in or get them another corner, bruh, it's going down. Coaching preferences, my main coach, I want D'Amico. I want Ken Dorsey, or I want Byron Leftwich. Those are the main ones. But I like Jim Harbaugh. I like Kellen Moore. I like who else? It's a bunch of guys. I just don't want Gannon. I definitely would want Mike McDaniels if for some reason he's let go from the Dolphins, because I love what he did with the Dolphins this year. And because he already has a history with Houston, because he was a part of Mike Shanahan's staff, bro. Mike Shanahan and bro, that Shanahan tree, bro. I love that play call. It's the best play calling style that's ever been in the NFL. Period. Yeah, he's already gone, David. He already gone. What's good, Roman? What's good, bro? Chow Fun, Joe Brady. I'll look into him a little bit more, but not really. I wouldn't say Peter and Ben out here that being out there pissed me off. Yeah, I didn't want him on the field. I didn't want him on the field. I didn't want Cooks on the field. I didn't want Steven Nelson already didn't play, but I didn't want Tremont Smith out there because I didn't want any of them corners to be out there making any plays. Dolphins can't pay Tua. I don't see why they wouldn't, because he literally don't come up for his contract for another 2 years, and he's still on a fifth-year option. So he got another 3 years before he gets paid anyway. So I don't see why he wouldn't. No, I do not want Nick Fangio. No, absolutely not. That's what exactly why I want. This is exactly why I want D'Amico the most, because you feel a defensive need. So you take this defense with what we seeing, what he doing with San Francisco, and I know he gonna know somebody who's live to be able to get an offensive coordinator. And he already went to Alabama, so of course the pick is gonna be Bryce Young. He got 2 first-round picks. He got 150 plus million next year in the offseason, and he's still fifth overall with 45 million this year. And you gonna trade Cooks to be able to get some more picks, bruh. The Houston Texans, bro, is a live spot right now. It may not seem like it because of what just happened and this like that, but trust me, bro. Nick Caserio lands the right pick, regardless of the quarterback, regardless if it's Stroud or if it's Bryce Young. It ain't gonna matter. It's really not gonna matter. But as far as what back to your other question earlier, the 12th pick, you can go a lot of ways, man. You can get Quentin Johnson if he's still there, because we're gonna need another receiver. I'm not Bijan. Just stop it. Like, for anybody saying Bijan, just cut it out. Like, no. How about no? Hell no. I love Bijan, but Bijan is not the guy that you take. The only teams that are supposed to take Bijan Robinson in this draft are the Titans. Because they just draft running backs. They historically have had some of the best running backs that we've seen. The Eagles is where he's supposed to go. He either goes to the Bills or the Kansas City. If you're not one of the 4 teams, what the hell are you even talking about Bijan Robinson for? We do not need Bijan Robinson. I understand we got a lot of UT fans, and I understand Bijan Robinson is a problem for the league. I get it. I understand it. I love Bijan Robinson. I don't have a problem for him. I honestly believe Blake Corum from Michigan is better and is going to be able to give you better value. And I think, it just depends on what falls. Because if Brian Brzee falls to 12, that's who you take. Because D tackle is not as plentiful in this draft as last year's was. So you either go D tackle, linebacker, receiver. Honestly, I don't mind. If we go tight end, like if we take Michael Mayer. I won't be mad at all. Because one thing that, besides 2 teams in the last 10 to 12 years, every single Super Bowl team that has won or at least made it to the Super Bowl had a top 3 to top 5 tight end. That's a fact. The only team that won recently that didn't have a top 5 tight end is the 2013 Seahawks and last year's Rams, who won. Every other team has had a top 3, top 5 tight end. You need somebody else to be able to. Nah, man, go. Got to grab that meter. Yeah. Jalen Carter not falling all the way to 12. If he does, he should fall to 12 considering that performance he had against Ohio State. He should fall that far, but he's not. Because he's going to be able to feel a nice knee. I don't see him getting past the Lions if he does fall. If the Bears are thinking they honestly should take, he should be the number one overall pick. But at 12, Quentin Johnson is really, really going. And depending on what he does against Keely Ringo in the championship game, because if Marvin Harrison Jr. did what he did, I see Quentin Johnson doing about the same thing that he was doing. Just came through what you're doing with those first pick. Yeah, we taking Bryce or Stroud with the number 2 pick, and you either need to take Trenton Simpson. I can understand if Christian Gonzalez and I can understand somebody wanting to take Joey Porter at that pick. I can understand it. I don't see Nick doing it, but one thing that he has always done is built a great secondary for wherever he's been. So you can expect secondary to be addressed somewhere. You can Mickey Gardner, in the second round, you can expect that, something like that. But and we can definitely stand up. We definitely need another safety because Jonathan Owens cannot be here next year as a starter. It just can't happen. What if the new coach wants to keep Cooks? We can keep Cooks. It's only going to help out Bryce Young. He's going to be able to produce because somebody's going to be able to throw the ball accurately. And no, I do not want Leslie Frazier for new head coach. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Do you think we should keep Jordan Akins? Absolutely. You get him. Pair him up with Quentin Tarantino next year. Well, what we've been seeing when he has been targeted, and then you go get somebody like if you don't get Michael Mayer, it's not a problem. You still got Dalton Kincaid, you still got Sam Laporta, you got Darnell Washington, you got Cade Stover from Ohio State. You got a lot of guys that you could be able to go out. Like tight end is a pretty plentiful group this year. Like it hasn't really been that many this deep of a tight end class in quite some time. So tight end, you can definitely be able to find at least up until about the 4th round. But we trading Cooks because we need the extra capital. Because if you want to address pass rush, like you can get a guy like Felix Uzama in the 2nd round because he's dropping, or you want to be able to get a Keyshawn Butte in the 2nd round because his stock dropped because of the allegations that we got going on, that's something we could definitely do. You want to get a Josh Downs from, a burner. You want to be able to address corner. You want to address safety. With a guy like Antonio Johnson. I personally am a J.L. Skinner fan. So if y'all don't know about J.L. Skinner, because me, Spitz, and the whole round table about to start pumping out a bunch of mock draft videos, and we're going to start doing top 5, top 10 videos that we're going to be able to start sending y'all. So y'all definitely going to be on the lookout because this draft class is a doozy. It's better than last year. It's definitely on par, if not better, than the 2020 draft class. It's that deep. So y'all make sure y'all be on the lookout for that. Cooks was going for a 2nd round pick, a 4th round pick, and something else from Dallas. The only thing was the paperwork got filed too late. Otherwise, Cooks wouldn't even be here. Exactly, Charles. See, you already knowing. That boy's 6'4", like 220, 230. Bro, laying hat. Him, the only people, we got about 3 or 4 people who's 6'3" at safety. Antonio Johnson from A&M, who's a beast. Brandon Joseph from Notre Dame. J.L. Skinner, all 6'3", 6'4". And they big boys. They long, they ragey. And if y'all watch Kirby Joseph from Illinois coming out last year, and if y'all have been paying attention or y'all watched the Lions this year, Kirby Johnson, that dude. What free agents do you think? Hands down, Daron Payne. If Daron Payne does not get re-up, if he does not get a contract from the Redskins, you have to go out and get Daron Payne from Washington. Point blank, period. He is the guy. You get him. You'll have $45 million, so you'll spend probably about a good $20-something million of that. Just depending. You get some guys who are going to make an impact. Just don't get guys because you're going to be able to fill your roster with a bunch of these guys that you already had within the building who are going to more than likely get cut anyway. Um, you got to bring in a different class of receiver. But the main thing, I think, if you want to address anything and you want to pay a big ticket item, it's not even a debate that Deron Payne needs to be the guy to come back in. And I would love for J. Joe to come back and help the secondary, because he was already here last year. But if you want to bring him on as a full-time coach to be able to coach the DBs, I would love that. Yeah, I seen that bullshit ass. I saw a piece of that bullshit ass interview that he posted. I'm not impressed, and at the end of the day, his days are numbered, which is why we got the second pick. And when we take Bryce and Stroud, his service will no longer be needed, and he gonna get his brains blowed out like Fat Smitty on New Jack City. Rock a bar, baby. Yeah. Jonathan Owens got to go. Yeah, he got to go, bro. Yeah, he got to go. This is why I'm saying Skinner. Honestly, if we double dip on safety, I would be so, bro. You either double up on, you either find a way to get two corners or two safeties. You try to find a way to get Travius Hodges Thomason from TCU, get Mickey Gardner in the second round, or you get Mickey Gardner and you find a way to get a safety in the third or in the fourth. If Jason Catalon was still coming out from Arkansas, I said you could probably get him in like the early fifth round. Brian Branch is a beast. You can't go wrong with safety. It's no safety that we can pick that's going to be the wrong pick. It's no guy that you're going to pick that you're going to say it's not going to work in Houston. Every last one of those safeties that are coming out, we have 12 safeties. We already counted. It's 12 safeties in the top 100 this year. That's how deep the safety class is this year. But if you want long, rangy, Cam Chancellor, Sean Taylor built type guys, we got them all loaded in this draft, and they can get it done at every level of the field. Andre Johnson is going to be a part of this come next year. And, hey, it's 58 people up in here, and it's only 49 lights, bro. Y'all get the lights up. If y'all ain't smash the like button, y'all hit the like button, bro. It's a lot of guys. It's a lot of guys out here who we're going to be able to actually get, bro. Like Garrett Williams. Yeah, it's just so many guys, man. We're gonna be going through it. It's gonna be so fun when we start pumping out these prospect videos, from every level. We're gonna probably do quarterback first. Well, ain't no telling, because it's a lot of guys that a lot of people are not. We're gonna be doing. It's a lot of interior O line. We're gonna be able to address that. Cedric Van Pran, Jared Patterson from Notre Dame, John Michael Smits, Petrie and Skinner, bro. Nobody's getting past us. And y'all gotta understand, the secondary we have was lock up all season. We didn't really give up a lot of touchdowns. We gave up some yards. We did that. But when it boiled down to it, dudes wasn't killing us in the secondary in the red zone. They were very good on third down. They were punching out balls, causing fumbles. Bro, Jalen Petrie respected out here. Bro, for a full week, he was trending, because when they played when Tyreek Hill played against him, bro, he was like, bro, whoever number 5 is for the Texans is serious. And then a couple of weeks later, when we played the Cowboys, when he was laying out Dalton Schultz and CeeDee Lamb thought he was finna get up, and until he saw it was Petrie, he was like, oh, I'm sorry, sir, and shook that nigga hand and walked away. They know what's up. Jalen Petrie, that guy. 5 picks in his first season. Come on, bro. We don't need to talk about nothing else. The man got over 140 tackles in his first season as a rookie safety. He's not supposed to have that. He's not supposed to be that effective at a safety. I can understand why it happened, because the interior defensive line was so trash and the linebacking core was complete garbage. In the second or third round, maybe even in the first round, I believe you have to address, which is why I hated not having the number 1 overall pick, because at 32, you can address and you can be able to get somebody like B.J. Ujulari, because we're going to need pass rush. You definitely need somebody like Trenton Simpson from Clemson. He's the best linebacker in this class. DeMarion Overshown, Jack Campbell, Drew Sanders. You know, you got those guys out here who are going to be coming out here in this draft class, and we're going to need some guys who will be going to be able to pair up with Christian Harris come next year, and we're going to have to fill this defensive lineup up front. Yeah, you could still have Jonathan Grenard and you could still have Jerry Hughes because they played well. Jerry Hughes played pretty well, and you got some good rotational pieces with in Malik Collins, Roy Lopez, and Heinisch. But if you get Deron playing, nobody's going to be able to run on this on this defense if you pick him up. You can go to a 4-3-3-4. Hopefully I hope they play a multi D, and they play in like a hybrid front where you can be able to bring an extra safety if you need to, or you can play a safety. This is why I want them to get two safeties because I want Christian Harris and I want a safety to be able to cut across anything that's in midfield from 20 to 30 yards so that if to cover these tight ends. That's what I want. Let's see. With how little Christian Harris has played, I really enjoyed. Yeah, I know, man. Petrie is that guy. Petrie's that guy. Christian Harris that guy. And this is why I want Nick to be able to come back for another year because what he did with this draft and then what we saw from the sauce, every last one of these guys across the league is playing at an extremely high level. We told y'all Tyler Linderbaum is going to be the truth. Guess what? He is. We told you Petrie was going to be good. Guess what? He is. Christian Harris was going to be good. Guess what? He is. Even though they was talking down on his name and they were saying he couldn't do this, he couldn't do that, tripping. Damian Pierce said he was going to be good. I told everybody in the Discord he's going to take fucking Marlon Mack job. Guess what? He did. Stingley, we ain't even got to talk about it. That boy did his job. They held him out for a reason because why would they lose the investment on a third-round pick and re-aggravate an injury that he didn't even need when the season was already over? Because we were out of contention weeks ago. We were out of contention, 7 weeks ago? Almost 2 months ago. It didn't make any sense to be able to keep playing Stingley for no reason. But when he come back next year and when he locking down your favorite receiver, we won't have nothing to say. Because Jamar Chase, Jettas, and all these guys went up against him. Waddle, all of these guys, DK Metcalf. Thinking any top receiver right now, bro, Derek Stingley played him and locked him up. Y'all think the Colts were trying to lose? Hell yeah, they was trying to lose. Bro, they was throwing away picks, bro. They didn't even try on the Grenard fumble on the Grenard pick, the pick six to even try to tackle him. They just let him go. They didn't even try. Jonathan Grenard ain't that goddamn fast. He ain't done nothing all season. He missed half of the season, and now all of a sudden he getting pick sixes in the last game, and he on Twitter because guys on Twitter was talking about, this whole ass shit is the main reason why Lovie need to get fired. And I don't care if we let go of Jonathan Grenard either because of this pussy ass mentality that these players in the locker room got. It's a report with some guy named DJBN, a guy I guess that does some work with the Texans, and he overheard someone in the locker room saying that this game was our Super Bowl. And it just reflected like a horrible attitude. Like if you thinking that this shit was our Super Bowl, bro, and then he retweeted and gave himself up and was like, yeah, really? And the dude ended up deleting the tweet. You know what I'm saying? It was like, yeah, I'm a DM you. Like, what kind of pussy ass shit is that, bro? And at the end of the day, so what if somebody said that? At the end of the day, so somebody can't say what they overheard when they're a part of the media now? It's not like you said, hey, this is off the record and this is how I feel or some shit like that. He just said, yo, this is the attitude or the mentality of the guys that we have in the locker room. That's some sucker shit. And anybody saying some shit like that, I don't want that type of pussy ass mentality, nigga, in our shit. We blue collar around this bitch. What you mean? What you mean this was our Super Bowl? No, the fuck it wasn't. The Super Bowl is when you actually hoist up the Lombardi trophy, you hoe ass nigga. Whoever said it. And if it was multiple of you, hey, you need an attitude adjustment. You just might need to be cut. Real talk. Shout out to all y'all, man. Like I said, it's so many guys, man. that we're gonna be talking about at so many different positions. Like I said, I cannot wait to be able to give you guys the game because there's a lot of offensive linemen and some D linemen that more than likely a lot of y'all not gonna like. It's a lot of guys in the fourth, fifth, and sixth and seventh rounds who are gonna be able to pick up guys like Ali Gay who getting shit on. Bro, Jacqueline Roy, bro, the D lineman from LSU killing. It's a lot of guys, man, that we got to be able to talk about that who gonna end up more than likely end up making this team. Because if Casario and them boys was listening, and all of the guys that we said that we wanted, and the fact that they came out with Stingley right out of the gate, and we got to see the way that this man was locking dudes up, that is not by coincidence. And they listening. That's why I'm going live right now because this video need to make Cal. You did the right thing. You ain't do shit wrong. You did what the Houston Texans fan base expected you to do. We saw the frustration on your face, and you starting to let your nuts hang. And at the end of the day, if you're going to be in charge of this company, you got to make them decisions. And the hell would anybody say? You ain't racist. You didn't do nothing racist. And I'm going to put it out there. I ain't cooning. I'm just saying what the fuck it is. You did the right thing. You and Nick better get this shit right. And Nick, you already on a time clock right now. You better go get fucking Bryce Young and don't overthink it. Will Levis, guarantee you this fan base gonna leave you and Cal in the fucking dust. Y'all think them seats was empty? They gonna be emptier than they was during the COVID year. I'm telling you that right now. Draft Will Levis if you want to. Draft them if you want to. Play games with the Houston Texans fan base. The ones who put money in y'all fucking pockets and gotta buy this merchandise. Them jerseys y'all talking about won't matter because you putting a horrible product on the fucking field. He ain't Josh Allen. He only gonna look good in shorts, and if he plays a Senior Bowl, he gonna show you every reason why he's not a notable quarterback. Anthony Richardson, way better than him. Tanny McKee, way better than him. Grayson McCall, who was supposed to enter in the transfer portal, way better than him. Stroud, Bryce Young, way better than him. If Hendon Hooker is able to get Hendon Hooker not having an ACL tear week 11 in the draft is far better than him as a passer. The only knock y'all gonna say on him is he's 25. So what? It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But, the people gonna hate. And at the end of the day, just because you want to say that this nigga's Rocky Balboa, y'all never talk about his skill set. Y'all just want to talk about him being able to take hits. That's not a good thing. I never knew taking multiple hits as a quarterback was to be favored because when you do that with the quarterbacks that you definitely like, you don't want that. But the guys you dislike, hey, well, at least he can take some punishment. Huh? What? What about his ball placement? What about the way what about his field reads? Does he check the ball down if he doesn't have anything? Does he throw the ball away? Does he slide? Does he protect himself? Does he protect the ball? Does he protect his receivers by throwing them open or by underthrowing them? Is he leading his passes? Is he putting his passes in such a place where only the receiver or the tight end or whoever the target is can catch the ball? I don't think so. You do not get that with Will Levis. You get all of that with Hendon Hooker, Stroud, and Bryce Young. Point blank period. Caleb Williams is not the answer. He's a phenomenal college quarterback. Pros, not happening. He's getting hurt. What happened to RG3 will definitely happen to him. Ewers, forget about it. Forget about it. We're going to go ahead and we're going to cut this video short, man, because we had to go ahead and we had to celebrate as Texas fans tonight because it's been a long year. We had to watch Davis Mills. We had to watch Rex Burkhead. We had to watch Lovie Smith fuck this team up and just run it into the ground. Watch these guys play out of position. Watch Pep Hamilton call plays. And you better be the next order of business. Fucking Pep Hamilton better be fired come tomorrow. If he ain't fired with Lovie Smith, and I'm going to tell y'all this right now, I hope this video reaches Cal and Nick Casario. Pep Hamilton better not get another chance with this goddamn team. Get him the fuck out of here. Welcome to Third Coast Sports TV. I'm your host, Wink. Talk sports, love sports, enjoy sports. Y'all enjoy y'all night. I want to be able to give y'all a banger before I go to sleep. Make sure that y'all get in the comment section, post. I've been liking everybody's comments. We've been active in the comment section. We're about to get the engagement back up, post more videos. We got the draft coming up. Yeah, I'm talking about, yeah, I'm talking, yeah, you goddamn right I am. But I don't want to waste any more time. I know y'all got to be able to get up and work tonight. Y'all make sure y'all share the video on all y'all social platforms. Tell a friend. We're going to be at it. And I will be attending. I will be in Houston for the NFL draft coming this season, just as a heads up, me and the round table. So y'all make sure that y'all be on the lookout for that. But once again, welcome to Third Coast Sports TV. I'm your host, Wink. Talk sports, love sports, enjoy sports. Y'all have a great night, because I know I am.